Yo, what is going on today, guys? It is Sam, better known as Samito here. Today, doing my first episode of Monday Mayhem on the Florida Mayhem YouTube channel. I have a very special guest with me, a good buddy of mine, Freedo from YourOverwatch.
Everybody, as Sam said, my name is Freedo. We do news content as well as guides and talk about the meta, and oftentimes bring Sam on to correct me on my theories on what's going on at the high level of play. And so now I'm joining him on the Mayhem Monday here to have some fun. So happy to be here.
Today's episode, we will be playing Guess My SR and having a little competition as to see who can get more right of judging your clips. So make sure that you are in the Florida Mayhem Discord with your Mayhem skins on if you want to potentially be featured in the next one. Without waiting any longer, let's get right into the action. So today we have 024 on the Rhine, clean looking skin, going with the home skin here as he's gonna land a fat shatter. Goes to the swing, gets one, gets the Zen, gonna go for the follow-up on the Hanzo. He's going deep, lands the pin, lands the pin. That was pretty good play. Freedo, if you had to guess what this guy's SR is, what would you say?
I think there's a few clues. First of all, the turn speed of the Rhine looked like it might have been on console. No judgment. But also, I think the secret to that entire clip is Zen was the one on the front line pushing the cart. Okay, so I think that's plat, right? Because the mechanics of our Rhine were pretty decent, but the game sense of the enemy team was plat level. So that's where I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna say, oh my God. I'm gonna go with, I don't wanna guess the same thing as you, right? Because then it defeats the whole purpose of the competition. So I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say gold. But I'm doubting myself because the Zarya did successfully bubble the Zen. But the Zen was in the front line, and I've seen Zen's front line in my game. So what was it? Spoil it. Spill the tea. Spill the tea. So his SR is 1916, giving 1 point to me as I was closer. Freedo, you should have trusted your call more about the front lining Zen. You hate to see it.
Plats, I thought better of you, but apparently this is gold. Unfortunate for me.
What can you do? You can't get them all right. As we are going to head over to the next clip now, maybe you'll have better luck in the second one. We have Bogus with the classic Mayhem skin, Ryan. Another Ryan play. I do like to see it as he's gonna. No!
Off the top ropes,
God.
baby. With the anti-nade follow-up.
Oh my God. See, this is tricky, Freedo, because you know, generally you would say that a Rhine that does that, who pops the shatter really early so the other team can hear the sound cue, would be lower rank
in time.
Yeah, but like
this
I
could
do
be
that
a meme,
in my games. I know, I do that in my games, right? So it's like, what can you do? I'm gonna say Diamond, because he clearly was smart enough to have his shatter and go on high ground, showing some proactivity. But the other team didn't even turn around while he had that much hang time on Rhine.
Taking an engagement there anyway. So it's weird because it's either silver to play there all the time, or it's GM, where it's like, we're destroying these guys and I'm just gonna jump off the top rope and start my shatter in the air so there's time to interact with it. And I think Diamond is a really good call based on the mechanics of all that all played out. I'm gonna say plat again. I think I'm just gonna play plat all day until it comes up big because there's so many plat players. Yeah, that's gonna be my strategy, just play the numbers.
His SR is 2,500, so this one goes to Freedo. I was hoping he'd be Diamond out the proactivity, but that Shaddy was a fatty. I can't even be mad after seeing that play. So we're tied now, Freedo. What do you have to say?
Nice. I think my years of watching The Price is Right is going to pay off for me. I'm just going to underbid you all day, and I'm going to finally catch up here. I was a little afraid after that first clip, but all tied up now.
Here we go into the third clip. We have Kirito on the Genji, the classic freaking Genji player, your anime sword name, as he's going to get stunned, deflect the grab, pull out the blade. Yo, that was a sick play. I'd be screaming if that happened to me. All right, Freedo, you're up.
So I will spice it up a little bit. I'm gonna think this player is Diamond, I'm gonna say. Based on the fact that I would say under Diamond, it's fairly regular for Zarya's not to think about the reflect, right? And just sort of launch the grab at the Genji. So I think safe there or lower.
The way his mouse was moving after, and it's tough to tell because it was again in quick play. I'm just gonna say plat, due to the fact he has an anime name. All right, let's take a look at his SR. His SR is 2,540. Another point for me. You talk about playing averages and then you go against your own strategy. You gotta play the plat.
I should have followed my own strategy.
Deadly Reaper on the Widowmaker here. This is usually a tough one to tell depending on how they flick, as he's gonna look for one. He drops off the top, body shots the Hog, head shots the Symmetra, gets the Mercy as well. Oh, gets the Moira as well. That was a decent shot. So off the rip, what I noticed is that's some interesting positioning on Widowmaker, especially when he drops into the entire enemy team as a hero that doesn't have much mobility. It didn't appear that the other team had too much awareness of him, and the Moira was jumping on the point, which is generally a sign of lower ranks. You don't want to jump against hitscan because that's like the one time your velocity is set. Making it much easier for them to hit you rather than you strafing around. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say gold. I think it's gold.
I wanted gold.
I mean, you can pick gold too. You can pick gold too. So I'm gonna say 2600 SR, and you can guess anything in gold as long as it's closer.
Well, I'll be low gold, you be high gold. How about that?
Okay, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So let's do that. That's so we're not having different numbers. Okay, so the interesting thing about Widowmaker clips or aim hero clips of any description, right? The thing to always look at, and Sam kind of said this as well, is the enemy player's movement, right? Because whenever I'm coaching players from around that area, they often don't know how to exploit those mechanics. And I think the movement of the enemy tells a lot, which makes me more confident that it's in gold.
His SR is 2065. Another point goes to Freedo here. We're tied up heading into the 5th clip. We'll see what happens as we get right into this next one. All right, we have a Genji coming in here. He pops the nano and the blade. Gonna get the Mercy, and I don't even see the Mercy there as he gets 3 with the blade. Goes for the Rein. Good cleanup kills. He is gonna finish him off. Nice blade coming out. It appears this is on console as well. He's gonna keep going. I thought it was just a play of the game. No, he should have staggered the diva, my man. What did you see in that clip? What are your first impressions?
It's so tough to judge Dragon Blades because to some degree you're using the insta-kill weapon, right? So if the enemy doesn't outplay it, you're gonna just destroy the whole enemy team. But at the same time, mechanics on console, they're really hard, okay? So there's a max turn speed you have anyway. Even at 100, it's hard to get much turn. So I almost want to gamble at a higher end to say Masters, but I'm gonna guess that this is a out of the norm clip for this player. So instead, I'm going to go with the tried and true plat.
Which range in plat? What are you talking? You talking high plat?
Okay, I'm gonna
plat?
say high plat.
High plat. If you're going with high plat, I'm gonna go with low plat. I'm gonna say in between 2,500 and 2,750, and you'll be 2,750 to 3,000. All right, so let's take a look at this guy's SR. His SR is 2642 as I take the lead here. We both had the right idea though. I agree with you that it's kind of like an out of the norm clip for that guy because, you know, he was pretty quick. I don't think he was super fluid with Genji's dash, which is very hard to get value from in this day and age of Overwatch. So nothing against you, buddy. It's a very tough character. But nice blade, honestly, nice blade. As we will head into the 6th clip here. I've got a 1-point lead. Hopefully, Freedo doesn't tie it up, but we'll see. We'll see as we get into this next one. We've got a wrecking ball gameplay, Freedo. You're gonna like this as he gets 2 boots at 3 boots off the map. Pops the minefield. Love to see it. I know you will appreciate this clip, Freedo. Oh, BAME 1. Freedo, I'm giving this to you. What do you think? This is just made for you.
Okay. So it's hard for me to look a lot at his mechanics. Obviously, he was popping off, right? But I have to think about the type of players he's going against at that elo, how they're not respecting the positions they are on the map, where the mines are, playing Rein on well. I mean, that's just questionable, right? But I think we were both kind of high on his ability to play, but I don't know. I'm gonna say high plat, I think.
I'm gonna go with mid diamond. The reason why I say that, I think his mechanics were good enough to be qualified as diamond, and a diamond is kind of the rank where Overwatch starts to be played properly, in my opinion. And that's why I'm gonna say diamond, because he's being good with ball, but they're just kind of messing up, and a diamond right on well, you know, what can you do? So we'll take a look at his SR here. This guy is 3,500 SR in Masters. That's another one for me, Freedo. Your number playing, it works sometimes. There's that, as we are going to get into this next clip. I am up 4-2, I believe. You're going to have to make a comeback here, Freedo. I'm willing to give you, here's where we'll change the rules. Instead of alternating, whoever has the lead defers the first choice to the other person. Oh, Orisa gameplay. Astro plays, is that supposed to be a plays with the 7 as another well. Echo in the sky. This is relatively new. He's gonna come into the, no! Freedo, what do you think about that one? I know you're gonna talk about the positioning of the other team. There's no way to not talk about it.
The thing is, I don't think any SR properly respects that. I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep playing the numbers, Bob, and I'm gonna go with high plat.
I'm gonna take the gamble that team coordinated boot pull, but I'm gonna say 3,900 SR. And the only reason I say that is because they might have coordinated the boop, and it's a total hunch, and it's probably gonna be wrong, but we'll see what his SR is in a second. 1,800? I told you I went for a gamble. Okay. Somehow this guy's 1,800 SR, and I was only a mere 3,000 SR off, or 2,000 SR off, whatever the numbers may be. Freedo, this one is your point.
It's just the cooldown.
So that's fair. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's get into the next one. All right, we've got a Tracer coming out here. What's gonna happen? He's waiting on the high ground. No.
This back leg's dead. Got him.
Kobe. Oh my. Okay, so you'll start off with this one again. I'll let you go first.
Because I'm lagging behind, and there's handicap rules apparently. I'm gonna say gold. I think based on the positioning. Again, this is one of those clips where we don't have a lot to work on. Like, I don't know his blink management. I don't know his aim. I don't know anything. Because, like, I've seen Defran go for this play, right? Oh, it's a pulse bomb. I can just throw it away and have some fun here. So we'll go high gold, I guess.
High gold? Okay. So for me, again, you're right. The only thing we really have to go off of is the Moira not recognizing a pulse bomb's behind her and fading away. So, but again, there's no real way to tell. I'm gonna lowball it because I highballed it last time. I'm gonna say high silver. This guy's SR is 2,200, which is gonna go to Freedo. Tie game on the tiebreaker point. I should not trust my hunches. I'm either very right or very wrong. There's no room for any middle ground there. As Freedo, really excited to get in this last clip. I'm gonna have to take you down here though. This is where I stopped trusting my hunch. I'm just gonna wing it as I do get to guess first this time because we are tied up as we're gonna get into this last clip. With some Winston gameplay, he's gonna get slapped. The hog runs into him. Oh, he's gonna pop the primal here. This might be a fat one. He's gonna freeze up a little bit. He's in their back line. Goes to, ooh, nice juggle.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good juggle. Now I want to see what he does here. This will be the real tell. As he's gonna land on the Ash. Oh, that was a good play. That was honestly a good play, but it's gonna be really tough to tell, to be honest with you. Like, the main thing I saw was a good juggle onto the Moira. I mean, it wasn't Goose Shui on Winston. Let's be real, right? I don't think there's anybody who's Goose Shui on Winston. If this is like really low SR, I'll be genuinely surprised and disappointed in my judgment. Again, I'm gonna say mid diamond there, 3,250 to 3,500 will be my range.
I'm really glad I didn't go first on this one because it's a tank. And if Sam knows a lot about the game, okay? But I would say out of everything you know, I think tank is the lowest of your strengths, right? You have many strengths, but I would have liked to see this Winston player look down with his primal rage more, okay? Too much looking at the target, which is messing up his juggle a little bit, lowering his damage, as well as the enemy team playing Hog Diva is another clue as well. I think you're overvaluing this entire clip way too much. And I think to beat you after you went diamond, right? I think all I have to do is play plat, and if it's under that, I win right now. So you messed up, and going first was a huge mistake for you right now, I think, as well as going high. So I think I'm cleaning this one up.
1524?
I was gonna guess gold too, but I didn't need to. You set it up for me, Sam. You thought those mechanics were so much better than they were, and I'm over here trying not to die.
Freedo, you need to review this guy's replays. His teammates are holding him back. Okay, that's the reality of the situation. 1524. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for the first episode of Monday Mayhem. Freedo, you took the win by 1 point. I fell apart and crumbled at the end of the game. I'm like NYXL in playoffs, man. Let me tell you. Congratulations, man. What did you think about the first episode of Monday Mayhem? Did you have a good time? Anything to say to the audience?
It was really fun. Thank you for, as a champion, I want to try to be humble in my victory. Thank you for hosting and changing the rules so that I had a chance to come back. Appreciate it.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all coming. By the way, if you guys enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're going to be putting this out weekly, and there's going to be a ton of great content coming out. Thank you guys so much. Sam or Samito signing out with Freedo here. Catch you guys next week. Peace out.